Siemanko, w trzecim sezonie przebudowy uczelni Navy na moim kanale. No i ten sezon będzie trochę wyglądał inaczej. Ja chcę zagrać każdy mecz, będzie cały mecz na moim kanale, ale jeśli chodzi o to, nie będę go komentował, będziecie mieli po prostu z komentarzem z gry. Ja się będę do tego meczu odnosił przed albo po odcinku, jakby robić podsumowanie niego, jak to wyglądało. Oczywiście będę komentował dookoła, ale mecz będzie po prostu w całości lub dopóki zagram mecz. Bo powiem Wam, że raczej nie będę grał całego meczu, tylko mogę też go po prostu wycinać w danych momentach, po prostu symulować do końca i tyle. A na początku oczywiście rekrutacji, na początku Wam trochę wyjaśnię. Jeśli chodzi o uczelnię Navy, bo zobaczycie to pewnie na klipie, oni mają strasznie playbook postawiony na bieganie. Tutaj są skupiony na bieganiu. Ja wolę oczywiście grać jako. Ja lubię podawać, ale będę musiał się trochę też dostosować do tego, by nauczyć się grać te wszystkie różne opcje, nie opcje, więc tak to będzie ogólnie wyglądało, jeśli chodzi o granie dla uczelni Navi. Dlatego chcę Wam o tym powiedzieć potem jakieś podsumowanie, będę robił meczy. I co Wam mogę powiedzieć? No zapraszam Was w ogóle na to spotkanie, na śledzenie tej serii. Możecie zobaczyć jak gram. Będziecie jakieś pytania, to myślę, że je zbiorę i nagram jakiś taki może dłuższy odcinek jak gram i opowiadam o tym jak gram. A na ten moment zapraszam Was na pierwszy mecz. Gramy z FC Northwest, czyli naprawdę bardzo samą z uczelnią i mam nadzieję, że wygramy to bez trudu.
And home to the midshipmen of Navy. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. The Sharks offense will start this game off. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that time.
Done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
The give on the inside. A pickup of five. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he'll chuck it in. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. And he's able to shed one touchdown. They'll try to run for it. They get him on the ground after he gets off play action. They're trying to get to it. And they got him. They'll get him down from the
Pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
creating some will be a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And this sophomore able to
ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Everybody stays in there.
These are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show it.
5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Back open in the middle if they want to convert this one. Throws to the tight end. How about that?
Number 19.
A low line drive and short kick. Fair catch called for, but there is a flag on the play. We'll have to sort it out.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team.
That's one that's just inexcusable. Fair catch signal, you gotta pull up. 15-yard penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. The give to the back. Fights off a defender. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Going for it all. And it's caught. Touchdown, Sharks.
Touchdown.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they closed it going up top for the final few inches and the score. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And here comes the Navy offense. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Got room at the 35. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And they get the sack just like that.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Navy will have to punt it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team.
So the offense picks up 15 yards after an egregious blunder on special teams. Off the play fake on 1st down. Going deep. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Snags it over the middle. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And the Sharks decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Now on the option. He'll toss it. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Now that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Run it with the fullback. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. Brown will throw it. Out of the backfield, he's open. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. To the air on 1st down. He's right on target. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. The pitch. Headed to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Navy! I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
Getting set for the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Michigan is just getting blown off the field right now. We've been watching big games in the Big House forever, and I've personally never seen anything like this. They're trailing by 17 to Oklahoma. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McGowan. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Sharks will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll take it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And Navy will go back on the attack. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Bully ball on 3rd and short. They make the stop, but not before he picks up a 1st down for Navy. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. He'll toss it. At the 35, he's open. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big. When he gets that handoff going to the right, he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of them. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Power football with the run. Bulldoze ahead. He's down at the 18 after picking up 5. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying play action. Looking for space to the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Running back goes in motion. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Dances away again. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, midshipman.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And now this offense will take the field again. They're bringing heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Got a man, it's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes the catch near the 50. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. A 1st down for the offense. Brown wants to pass. Complete to the right. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Navy quick to the line. They'll throw it on 1st down. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gains a little bit of everything on that one. Big fullback's got it. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Try to barge their way in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to barge in. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They're trying to slam it in. Touchdown, Navy! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Annapolis. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Navy Marine Corps Memorial.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Sharks will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And here comes the Navy offense. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
They finally make the stop at the big run. He's plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll ride his man on the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. The back goes in motion. Brown will throw it. It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Throws to the back. He's got it. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. They'll run the option. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, midshipman.
Well, the defense thought they had a plan for this option attack, and this quarterback, they repped against him in practice all week, but it's one thing to do it against your scout team, and it's one thing to try to stop that guy. He is very dangerous. That's already the 2nd rushing touchdown using the option.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Arizona is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Tucson, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 4 over the Astros.
This is a money play on 3rd and goal.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! 42!
Handoff from the gun. Snowed under by the defense.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Bardzo pewnie wygrywamy to spotkanie. Przeciwnicy w ogóle nie byli na nas jakimś większym rywalem. W czasie meczu stwierdziłem, że przesumuję do końca to spotkanie i naprawdę to było udane spotkanie Navi. Wchodzimy kolejny sezon ze zwycięstwem. Dobry mecz naszego rozgrywającego Isaka Brauna, który jest bardziej takim typem biegacza niż podawacz, niż zawodnika, który podaje. Ale myślę, że spokojnie będzie się rozwijał i zobaczymy, jak to będzie wyglądać. Więc pierwsza kolejka za nami, pewne zwycięstwo 38-7, świetna druga kwarta, gdzie zdobyliśmy 27 punktów. No i co? To tyle w tym odcinku. Mam nadzieję, że Wam się spodoba. Jak tak, zostawcie łapkę w górę, suba na kanale i do usłyszenia.